Hello? Are we all here? Max, did I see your resub? I'm racking my brain. I don't think so. Thank you for the 54. I appreciate it. Hello, Max. How's it going? Alright. Is this the finale? Maybe. Maybe this is the last time we play Disco Elysium and Harry crashes out for the final time. Oh, right. We're deep in it. Okay. We've done so much. Like, where do I even start with the recap? Well, we certainly are furthering the plot. We are constantly running back and forth between... Oh, I already forget her name. My favorite character ever. And my other favorite character. Titus. Tapatio. Oh. Okay. Why? Oh. You hear this? Hold on. Tapatio. Tapatio. What? What? Wow. Wow. Yeah. Do you hear this? Hi, good morning. I'm so glad you're awake right now, Tapatio. This is so great. Hi. Come here. When do you want to say hi? Oh. Yeah. Come here. Oh. Did you just wake up? Say hi. Say good morning. Oh, okay. And we're down. She's just gonna sit under the desk, I guess. We hear her very well. Oh, good, good. I did turn up my gain a lot for you. What? I know. It's Friday. You're not supposed to be doing this. Oh. He's sitting on her little stool next to me. I want attention, but not that kind. Don't pick me up. Hi. Hi, sweetie. She's so needy when she wakes up. She's needy all the time, but especially when she wakes up. Alright, yeah, recap. Things are getting juicy, I guess. Best way I can describe it. We're honing in on why exactly... I guess the guy was killed, but it's very unclear at the moment if he did anything quote-unquote bad in the first place. Because different people have differing opinions on what bad is. And if he deserved it. Which is so interesting. Because up until you talk to her, it sounds like she was a victim, but she really liked him, so who knows? We heard her before you turn up the game. Oh, she was that loud. Tapatio, you're so talented. She's she took that that pitch seriously.
What a nice
about getting a job. She's like, I'll take over the student job. Alright, oh, I guess I already talked to her, so we go back down. Wait, what does this say? Ask Scab leader about oh, we could go do that too. Oh, I have an extra thing I could ask her. Okay. Talk to Titus. Alright. We're going back down. Understandable, Max. Understandable. I'm scared. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this in 2 hours. I guess we'll see. It feels like it's... I could wrap this up. I don't have too much to distract me anymore. Hey! How's it going, Titus? Who's my favorite guy?
What is it?
Oh. He's not as mean as normal, I think. Alright. So I talked to... Oh, I forget how to pronounce her name. About the tape.
Man.
I'll get back to you on that one. And nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
Ooh. It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change her mind.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
He shakes his head in disbelief.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
We started off as a murder investigation, and now I feel like I've been caught in a lover's quarrel. Right in the middle. Tapatio. Why are we doing this right now? What? What? She's so mad at me. What? I have to work. Tapatio, do you know the state of the economy right now in the United States of America? Do you know what the president has done to this country, Tapatio? How much it costs now to put kibble in your bowl? Yeah. Did you know that the Switch 2 is now delayed? Pre-orders are delayed because of tariffs? Did you know this? That's how bad things are, Tapatio. Everything's crashing. Uh-huh. We're heading straight towards a recession. We're already in it. So please. Can we withhold 2 hours? And now she's aware. Shit's bad, Tapatio. Shit's real bad out there. She doesn't like knowing about politics. She does not look happy. She's like glaring at me. Hi. It's gonna be okay, Tapatio. Alright. Did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared. Should not say whoop-de-doo. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic. I also don't want to do her dirty in any way. I don't want to, like, make assumptions on her part at all. To, like, make him more mad at her, if that makes sense. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door gunning thing. Yeah, see, like that one? Yeah, probably not that one. Titus, she said she would like to be a little door gunner herself if she could. Oh, right. Let's go with 2. It did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Okay, you said that, not me, Kim.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
Oh, Titus Hardy, we have so much to unpack here. There are so many layers here. Whew.
Oh, fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
He's such a good foil to Harry, too. In the fact that they both share this quality of hating women. Like, depending on how you play Harry, it could come off in different ways. But Titus is definitely... He covers it up with his own sense of pride. And when that pride is hurt and he feels betrayed, then it all, the illusion, like, it all falls away. It's not even an illusion either. That's what makes it so interesting. He does like her. Like, that's the problem. He thinks that he has entitlement to her to some degree. And when that is betrayed on her end and he can't control her, then he lashes out. In juxtaposition to Harry, who projects his trauma onto all women around him. And he can do it in different ways, depending on how you go about it. But Titus's is like buried underneath his pride. But they could, you could play Harry the same. I'm just thinking about the options. They're just such interesting. It's so, ooh, I love thinking about them too, and how different they are and how similar. I didn't hear about the Switch. Oh, sorry, I had to find out this way. Me talking to my cats. My roommate's cat. Yeah, they delayed pre-orders on the Switch too. I don't know if it's all over. It might be. There might be just the US, but it's in response to the US tariffs that went into effect yesterday. Yay! And then, of course, there's just been a lot going on. I've tried my best to limit how much I'm seeing on social media because it is so overwhelming. But it's caused MAGA enthusiasts, of course, to be like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, why is this going on? And then people are like, because you voted for it. That's why. He literally didn't hide the fact that he was going to do this and impose tariffs on the country. Like, he literally said he would do this. And now you're shocked Pikachu face when it's actually happening and it's affecting your entertainment. And they're like, well, I don't understand. And they'll like find any other reason, right, to not blame Trump. But at the end of the day, like, that's what's happening. And then a lot of people that did vote Trump are also like, oh shit, well now I'm upset. And it's like, I don't know, there's just been a whole lot of wow, I'm shocked. The politics of my country that I have a say in, a very small say, but together make a bigger whole and have a say, are affecting my consumerism and material products around me in my everyday life. Who could have thought? That's so mind-blowing. Cool. Yeah, so to catch you up to speed, that's basically what's going on right now. But yeah, tariffs took effect, I'm sure most of you are aware, as of yesterday. And then Nintendo made their statement today. I think this morning. It was pretty recent. Visiting the conservative subreddit is a wild trip these days. I'm sure. Because now I feel like there's so much infighting amongst that crowd. Like, they're starting to fight each other. Okay, that's what I just said, but in a different way. But yeah, and now it's just been mind-blowing to see how deluded people can be, for sure.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Ugh. My sinuses killing me. Her voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind it smooth. Huh.
Women are crazy.
Here we go.
Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
Ooh. I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. You know what I think? Women are crazy, man. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she's still in denial, you know, like a defense mechanism. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened? Wrap this up. Wow, just what I was saying. It's so interesting to see how Harry can parallel Titus, but also be so different. Their crossover is good stuff. Ooh. I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. I'm going with 1.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
Wait, what? That's not what he said. I heard something very different. Everyone's got feelings for each other. Where are you going with this? Okay.
That's all right, Glenn. I just thought, I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently, I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Your ace did not work.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
Maybe I want to antagonize him.
I just got worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
Oh, he's simmering though. He's simmering. Oh, game audio is low. Here we go. I raised it. I think I'm a bit higher. I raised my gain a little bit. Should be equal now though. Yeah, he said something like, for those who didn't hear, yeah, you're all a bunch of queers, can't fist bump anyone these days, or something like that. Which is not what he said up here. Ugh. That's the crazy part. They're just moving the goalposts further and further. First it was, you wouldn't do it, then it's that it would be good for the USA. Now they're saying it will be good in the long term. It's actually unbelievable. No, exactly that. It's like the delusions they'll keep trying to formulate reasons why this has to work, and that what they did not fuck us all. Because there are so many people that don't want to realize that they were wrong. Like, that's such a huge problem. Just hubris in humanity in general, right? But it's a huge problem here in this country specifically because of our indoctrined individualism that's like instilled in us from birth, and in the way that our society is run. It's so bad here. Just in like all of our systems, it's every man for himself. So it perpetuates that mindset. And it's just so unchecked now. And now the whole world is seeing it. And that's why everyone's like, America, what's wrong with you? How'd you get here? Well, unfortunately, empathy, you would think, is just like a basic human quality that you learn as you grow up, right? Empathy, wow, feeling for someone else, like understanding where they're coming from. No, not for everyone, sadly. So they'll just keep making up reasons as to why they were right and everyone else is still wrong, despite how bad things are. And they're only making it worse. They'd rather everything just get worse and blow up than insult their own pride. But anyways, back to disco, which is so different. Such a different topic. Wow, men with egos, so different. Do I want to keep harping on this? Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. I could poke. I could poke. Oh, I'm so curious. But also, I don't want to burn any. Because what if he doesn't cooperate with me at all moving forward? I know. I'm just glad we can escape all this political stress with a nice non-political video game like Disco, because as we all know, video games are not political. They're just there to rot your brain and nothing else. I know. This has been very, I'm glad that we played Disco when we did. I know for some it's like, could probably be too much given the times, but for me it's very cathartic given the times, you know? It's nice to have themes of what we're dealing with and the problems in our society reflected in fiction. So obviously it's a fictional story in a fictional setting, but it's also, like, this is written from our real problems in our real world. Hi, Jack. Thank you for the 42 months. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. Shaved hairy jump scare. I know. I've been told. Sorry I had to do that to you all. I was just too curious. I didn't think he'd actually shave it. Speaking of curiosity. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't want to burn a bridge here. I don't know what I may need him for. Although, I would like to see how far I could push him.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
He sounds defeated.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
He throws his beer can down!
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
And Harry would recognize that for sure.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
His voice actor is so... Oh, it is so... It is probably one of the best performances I've heard of a man with an overinflated ego losing his control. Especially over a woman. He can't contain his misogyny. Like the growl to his voice. Oh, Titus Hardy, the man you are.
Yeah.
There's silence in the room. Elaine starts saying something and thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
Gart. Gart, my beloved.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Oh shit. That's really, really high. No, come back, I want to see why. This is probably the longest buff check I've ever had. Mentions surreal play, strange reaction to bullet, Evror asked to cooperate, compromised skill set known, understood why Titus is upset, Angus can't take pressure, warned about the tribunal, discussed 8th Hardy, confronted about drug trade. It's everything I have on him. That's a lot of +1s. I've been detectiving. Alright, we definitely win these. Oh, it's a white check. We're good. We're good.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
I'm sorry. There's a really loud, weird noise. I can't tell if it's coming from upstairs. I think it's someone drilling on the other side of this wall. That scared the shit out of me. At first I thought it was like an animal. Okay, I think it's fine. So many noises. Alright. You should know by now Titus Hardy will never falter. One of his boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy, Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Clausia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility. Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind.
That's it then. Case closed. We're going home, Kim. Lieutenant raises his brow.
You'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinaise, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Ooh. Because of some chick? Because you're a foreigner? Because you work for the wrong people? Because they like killing. Ooh, I wonder if it matters. Which one will get the most rise out of them? I think I'm stuck between 2 and 3. I think I've narrowed it down. Because you work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Eugene's like, whoa! Settle down there.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
They just hang you, like in the Dark Ages. Make a display of your corpse. They just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember. They just hang you, shoot you, light you on fire. They don't care. Oh, this one insults them. This is good.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Haha.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm. Ooh.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Turn to Angus. Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason? Turn to Theo. What happens if I keep talking? You gonna kill me too? In this bar? For nothing? Turn to Angus.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him?
Daddy! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
The little guy hits Angus on the back of the head. A loud slap.
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
The room falls quiet. When the room falls quiet like this, I wish that the background noise also went away. Like the music and everything.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Oh, but he went down with her. Because he loved her and she betrayed him anyways.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
She walks off without looking back.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight. Forgive me, please. Whisper, Kim, we did it. So you didn't kill him. He was already dead. So who killed the merc then? Any leads?
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death, the bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
As the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls, plural?
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
The fact that he and all his men covered up for her because she asked is also so... Titus. Oh, he's got so many layers. I could just... in the blender. He's in the blender. He doesn't think she did, or at least he hopes she didn't. What happened Sunday night? And he didn't know questions. He doesn't even know.
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
Oh, damn. And he's like, I'll take care of it. Ugh. Ugh. How'd you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus.
He turns back to you.
That's okay with the fat man still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
Oh, in her room. And that's why the window's replaced.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
All right.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
Classia didn't kill him. By the cover up.
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking
That
about?
can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
Ooh, I could have guessed that. She seemed haunted. These people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
That's so interesting that she has so much to lose because of us, and yet she's the one that called us. Huh.
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
I think it's a little more than a Martinez thing. Titus Hardy. Ooh. Just poke in his brain. Okay, so whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers? Oh, that'd be interesting. I don't think it was. I think she wanted help. But seeing him obviously hanging there day after day is what did it. Like, that's why it became so dire. She had to endanger herself because she couldn't take it anymore.
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it. For political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker. The missing 8th Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
So I am onto
A
something.
little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus. That is not gonna get us anywhere. That's funny, though. You're gonna stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand that.
So who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What if it was all a complete accident? What if it was just like Kuno with a gun? Kuno S with a gun. We still don't know anything about her, really. Actually. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Ooh.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
Why wouldn't they just try again? And you had ideas about his past
I
too?
do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now, threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
But you would still prefer if we didn't take her away?
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
Ooh. That's probably one of my favorite sentences in the game. That's so good.
We'll take that into account.
Titus! He really is. He is a character. He is one of those characters of all time, isn't he? He is just, what a guy. What a guy. He's such a guy. The real killer was the friends we made along the way. Ooh, it's just, like, I could tell from the very beginning that there were so many layers there, but watch them unfold, and the voice acting, to see it all play out. One of my favorite parts about this game so far has been Titus. The Hardy Boys in general. And it took me so long to wrap that up, too. I was stuck on them for a minute. In the blender he goes. So he was shot. Oh my god, he died right here. Ew.
It's always good to see you.
She cracks a weary smile, leaning back against the railing.
something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us what really
I
happened.
understand.
Yeah, I've always thought, ever since we met her, she's like a woman who's already damned. Like, she knows that her fate is sealed. Like, she's already given up. That's how she's always come across to me. You don't look surprised. You're expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
I'm gonna push on that. That's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. Where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
Is that why you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the moral intern?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
It's gonna come down to a decision of turning her in or not. Harry making that decision. Harry, who hates women because of how he got burned by his ex. That he never got over. Ooh. Ooh. And you as the player are gonna have to make that choice. Does Harry give in to his misogynistic thinking, or does he move on past that and heal? Is he even able to? Do you believe that he would be able to heal and save this woman? Or would he just double down? That's good stuff.
Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
What did you do to have these people after you? What happened here the night he died? Why did you call the cops if you're hiding? When was the window changed? Why'd you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
She just couldn't take it anymore. It's like she almost wants to be caught, but just so that it all ends, because she felt responsible for him dying. She hated him hanging there as a reminder.
Which is an indicator of truth.
I don't think so. Why did you do it?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him. He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud, thud, So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then?
Volition. Ooh.
Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer, and it makes you sweat.
Yes, she could be lying. The night he
We were
died, what
there.
happened?
Together. In bed, I mean.
Exactly what happened.
He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open, dumb. I could see. I could.
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead before he fell down on top of me.
And what
He
happened?
was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
She just stands there, her arms at her
I
sides.
waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
This is a very hairy thing to say.
Yeah, it was a real motherfucker. Ow.
Her cigarette has singed her
She
fingers.
throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
I think she's definitely telling the truth about that.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait, Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
I feel like she'd be able to dismiss it easily, but worth a shot. Titus said he looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Okay.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
She forgot about that detail, huh?
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little.
Oof. No wonder why she stands out here all day. Like, I would never want to be back in that bedroom ever again. She still stays here.
He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection. as far as you can.
Why didn't you run away from here? As a matter of fact, why are you here now?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Yeah, who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The 8th Hardy?
The leader? Of what?
Oh, she's the real leader?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
There it is.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Titus is gonna hate that she told us.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy boy?
Why not?
Alright, what then?
Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
Ooh.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Ooh. I've taken a really interesting route through the game. Really? That's exciting. I figured that this was pretty standard. At least this point of it. I don't know how much playthroughs differ yet. Explain to me. Yeah, what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times.
I'm glad I took off the armor.
It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
I'm thinking about where this face is. I feel like this face is towards the pawn shop. Like on top of the roof of the pawn shop, which Harry was up there or something. Like he drove his car up. Can't remember if he like bounced off of the roof or how that went down. And Harry is still missing his gun. What if he had like been eyeing her this whole time, thinking that she reminds him of his ex or something, and like, could it really just be chalked up to Harry's misogyny? Like, that's what did all this. That's Ruby. Where is this Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Make Titus give up Ruby's location. Oh boy. That'll be fun. When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
Fair.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
I'm gonna retrace where this could have happened. Like the actual trajectory. What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again.
Damn, okay.
With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lewsdown County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lewis Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
Damn, okay.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Luskop and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
When I'm king, this savings bank will be first against the wall. Ooh. I'm sure there are people who have done much worse than that.
I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people, too, not just C-suite. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
Ooh. What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
Hold on. Motorcycle. Rush hour, unfortunately. That's bad. How do you live with yourself? Not easy to deal with.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
I'm a cop. What I do is right. By not remembering a single goddamn thing.
That would do the trick, yes.
She has almost devoured the cigarette she lit. She looks at it sadly. Could the people... Okay. Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Something to consider.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
For no particular reason, I want to say that you're doing great and I appreciate all the efforts you're putting on streams. P.S. Gay rights.
Thanks, Sugar. That's really nice. Thank you for the 14 months. Thank you for the nice words. Yeah, as I'm sitting here like, sorry for the honking, sorry for the motorcycles, sorry for the other honking, sorry for the loud noises. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. Gay rights. Geraint's favorite phrase. Ooh, thinking. I'm purposely avoiding this because I really don't think she did. I mean, she would have to be completely lying about having sex with him, obviously. I guess he could have been, like, turned around on the bed and she was out here, but I'm not gonna hurl those accusations yet. When was the window changed? Sorry, I know. Me apologizing for everything. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. This living here and streaming this past year has definitely been a great exercise in withholding my knee-jerk reaction to saying sorry all the time. It's made me very aware of it, for sure. I've always apologized for things outside of my circumstance on behalf of something or someone else. I've really realized that living here. Because I always just feel bad that the thing that I'm doing is being interrupted, even though it's not my fault, but still part of what I'm doing, right? In this case, it's entertaining you all, putting on some form of entertainment, and then something keeps interrupting, so I feel the need to be like, sorry, this is happening with the entertainment I'm providing. That's when it's not my fault. But I still had that gut reaction. Anyways, when was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
Alright. I'm done here for now.
Silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here?
Are we?
Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody.
I've been waiting for this.
Do we arrest her? Dun, 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 dun. Hi, T-Cortez. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Hello, hello. Oh, how was Kirby? I've never played a Kirby game. But maybe I should. I hear there's a new one coming out soon. Hello, hello. I know, timing. Yeah, I figured we'd be faced with this. I didn't think we would so soon.
No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this police brutality. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her.
Oh, +3 manipulating your skill set. +1 the love that did him in. +1 lied about making the call. +1 discussed secret route. Oh man. It's it's tough because on a personal level, and I feel like many people would feel the same. I think the game almost makes you want to feel this way. You don't want to arrest her. Like, why would you want her? Like, I don't know. She's written in such a way where it's like you want to take pity on her, right? Like, she's been on the run, and you know, if what she says is true, like she's lived a hard life and she's so cool, and but at the same time it's like, well, what if she did do something? And also, I'm just curious, what would Harry do? I feel like Harry would needle her. He wouldn't want to let her go. Wait, is that white check? Okay, hold on.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
I was right.
If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Ooh. Looks like love did him in after all.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her. It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted. This may help. This may help the others see.
Oh, Volition. Volition's like, we love Inland Empire.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real.
Why?
Easier that way.
Was it real?
I don't know.
Real as anything.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Visual calc at 0. Hee. It's 0. -2. Oh, items. Hold up. What's giving me minus? Oh. Putting on my professional clothes. Be it. Oh.
This window is pristine on the inside.
Okay.
Unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
The 0 visual calculus. This is not a very perceptive Harry, that's for sure. Alright. Well, we win these.
Golden light.
We win these.
Into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are 2 neon lit shapes. A man and a woman on the single bed.
Oh. Whoa! It rendered his face here. Oh, it's giving all the places it could be too. Interesting. I was thinking this face more this way.
Hi Lee. Hope life is good and is giving you flowers. If not, take this Lee give.
Hi, Irina. Thank you. Thank you for the 11 months. The nice words. I appreciate it. I hope you're also doing well. Hello, hello. Just barely too. Oh, really? Yeah. Wait, 3? Oh, yeah, 11-11, yeah. This is interesting. I've never been up here. Yeah, because I couldn't cross the Islas over here. All the way from the docks? The bunker at the tip of the Isola, or whatever's over here. The golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon lit shapes, a man and a woman on a single bed.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. Ending him.
Where does it come from?
The roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole, shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
We'll look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
I'm 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made.
72%. With an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition. A Belmagrave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside, in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
The shot have come from inside the room?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
Any arguments against A prime, the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could there have been another point of origin further away?
That's 28%, yes.
Ooh.
In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yeah.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for Boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the Islet Detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Boardwalk?
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Military training.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Ooh. Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof?
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than the roof.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Thinking. I don't even know how we would get here. But this is definitely where that bunker is. Military training. I'm just thinking of everyone that we've met. Ooh. Man, this goes so much deeper than I originally thought it would. Where's the journal? Oh. Oh, I need done. That's what it was. It's been so long. We've been playing this game for so long. I can't remember who. I feel like there has been a person or two that has mentioned offhandedly that they used to serve. I'm racking my brain. There's this guy. The Sunday friend. Kuno's dad. The zoologist. Gary. The homeless guys. Lots to consider. Detecting. Hey Titus, I'm back.
It's you again. What is it?
You'll never believe this, but your girl's name was given up. Hold on, I'm gonna get some crackers. I don't know. Titus is like, God damn it. I keep thinking this is the last time. I got a muffin instead. Made some blueberry, or not blueberry. Banana muffins this morning? Okay. I guess we're just gonna lay it on him. Okay. I talked to Classia. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
He leans back and regards you with curiosity. Number 3. 4. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lily's killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
The music cuts back in. The sunlight on my face.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
My piss poor logic. Even after all that. I need to change my clothes, hold on. This will make me smarter. This'll do it. Oh. There we go. Stupid hat! God! Why is he wearing this? This should help us a lot.
It's you again.
This is my thinking outfit. This is where I think real hard. We win these.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex.
Thank
the
God.
hostile cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
All I do is win, win, win. Am I right? Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here all night with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
Yeah, she didn't use the bathroom?
No.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cobb.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
And just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof. You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
Great. I don't know about this. There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof, and Theo seemed to know about it. He gave me that key so quickly.
Oh.
Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here. sometime before the hostel.
What was it called,
What was
Theo?
it called, Theo?
Why would Theo know?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up?
That's 2 strikes for Theo.
Staircase in this building, or an elevator for that matter.
Yes, there is.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down, all under 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this bout up? Or is that it?
Okay. There were pinball machines back there. That incriminates her. There we go. Remember that key I found here? Oh, yeah. The key just like conveniently outside the window. Mm-hmm.
I don't like guessing, Carl. No one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
Mm-hmm. You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
Well, it was weird that it was out there.
No, the ribbon was old. Faded. It had been there for 20 years at least.
Theo! 20 years is a very specific guess. Could have put it back there.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits, and he knows it.
Mm-hmm. And I found footprints.
Footprints. Recent.
Oh, shit. A week or two.
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that, Carl. Good news is, I'm still listening.
I don't know what this winch is. On the outer wall of the whirling?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance that the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
I analyzed it on the spot. Turns out I can do that. It's better than this. What is this?
No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend. People talk. And what they say doesn't sound like a science cop. You're a madman.
Would a madman wear this? To think harder? I think not.
Those numbers were an ass pull, man.
Yeah, and they don't put hair on the roof either. It's just mambo jumbo. He hasn't got shit.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
The percentage, I'm sure, would go over well with them. This one seems like the best one, I guess.
So,
I don't know.
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those.
Yeah, but they can be found in the walls of Martinez.
This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade, how did Ruby get it?
I just realized it's 5 p.m. True. I gotta get going. I just realized I have that appointment. I mean, I knew, but like, it just crept up on me. Oop, it may indeed be. I know. I was just so deep in this. I gotta wrap up this conversation. Oop. See? Man, I was live for a lot shorter than I thought.
The disco keeps on going.
If I'd be able to be live a lot longer. Oops. Bye, B. Nicola, thank you for the 25 months. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. Yeah, I guess we just keep discoing, huh? Oh darn, another finale day. Did Ruby get it? Just confirm with what I know. I'm never solving this case. It's too complicated. Doesn't mean you can't get it.
That's exactly what it means.
That wasn't strong.
Sorry. Okay, we're going percentages again.
Yes, goddammit, I know what a 72% chance means. It means there's a 28% chance it isn't that. And 28% is no small chance either.
Just making sure we are on the same page. It doesn't all fit. We are just sharing info, candidly.
Local pawn shop sold my last gun.
You lost your gun?
Uh-huh.
What an idiot!
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
Oh boy. I think I had to exhaust all my options though. There wasn't a way out. Yes.
You didn't. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
I wanted to lie.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
Then why the fuck was he asking you for your gun, huh? When he tried shooting himself or some shit. Because he doesn't have his own.
You remembered that?
That's a solid logic structure. Do something.
Uh-huh.
This is bad.
Bro, I got nothing.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
Is it?
You were warned not to bring it up. Your best shot here is to just back out of it.
What else was I gonna choose?
He's about to blow his fuse.
I saw in her cabin she'd have no trouble getting a gun.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roidheads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say I'd prove she'd had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
I don't know, Cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
Scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends, as part of a lynch mob, or alone for committing murder?
Is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Ooh, division.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Well, now I want to choose one of these, maybe. Man, I don't have this kind of time! But I can't leave here, I can't even save. Me when I'm late. You have to see it, things don't add up, we need to talk to her. Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge.
There's no fucking leadership challenge. Just when I thought you were taking this seriously, Cop, you put your head in your ass.
Okay. So, it doesn't make it better that I said the other thing
I was
first.
just throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks.
Okay. We ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion.
Silence.
Sorry,
He
Kim.
looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit.
The old man in the corner, huh? Theo, I'm shocked.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you won't. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However, hard I asked. Wanna know why? She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Oh man, this is such a long conversation. I like literally have to go. This appointment starts in 10 minutes. Like I gotta go. It's already so late. But I can't close out of this. I can't save. And I haven't saved recently. So I'm kind of... I guess I could go and come back and stream again? And leave the game running? I might have to do that. You know what? I'll figure it out in a... If you see me go live in like an hour, don't be surprised. If even just to finish up this conversation, because this is like... Leave the game. I don't know when I save. I don't think I've saved this whole time. I think I have to leave it up. Okay, I'll be back at some point in an hour, in 2 days, Sunday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. I gotta go. Okay, bye.